Good morning. Friday morning, friends and neighbors. So, what's the big news? What's going on out there in the pollution world? Just to give you a little background, some articles about methane increasing. Now, if you go listen to folks that know what they're talking about, they will explain where the methane's coming from. Because we have how many leaking wells in America? Do you have any idea how many wells were poorly capped? How many capped wells get destroyed for fracking and activities like that? How many wells were never capped right? And even though we have the technology, we don't go back and look over the state of Oklahoma to find those leaking wells. So this is another old game, people. What we learned long ago is all of these ratios in our atmosphere matter. They make a difference because the planet is a living organism. It's simply how it works. We grew up on it, we evolved on it. This mother of ours is big. So all these small parts matter. And honestly, it was 40 decades ago when we learned the majority of this. When we started doing such in-depth research, we began to truly understand what these relationships are and how they work, and what oxygen is compared to nitrogen, compared to CO2, and helium raises your balloons, right? These are things we have learned and made into tools over our lifetimes. The things we use that have made the civilization that we're in. So yes, there are people around that know a lot about this. They know specifically about a lot of these things and aren't able to come out and articulate these things very well in public, or they get slammed from either side of the aisle because I didn't say enough bad or I didn't say enough good. So there's the conundrum. It's honest conversations. It's a whole conversation. Now all you can talk about is CO2 because everybody wants to be outraged about something when there's a bigger picture to be outraged by. We need the guidance of a nation and each other to move forward. The rules, the laws, the Constitution we work under got us exactly to today, however the hell that is, and it's better than enough that we can keep going and doing better, right? There's a political tactic to tear everything down. It's been infested inside of our government to destroy good works so that people don't believe that government can work, and maybe their beliefs will work better than governments can. So these are the subtle things going on over long periods of time. More people need to think slower and a little more passionately over time about where we're going. This knee-jerk reaction to personal indignation, I have a hard time with. My understanding is equal rights for all, period. Once you are born, you have the rights that life gives you on this planet, period. End of that sentence. And we need to try to get along to make it happen for everybody. So this is where common law comes in, not beliefs, not personal beliefs, not whatever your state's been preaching to you, because we are a nation and a pretty strong nation. It's just maybe some of our ideas have been funneled in the wrong direction. This personal indignation is good, definitely. I can't think of a person that shouldn't have an equal right on this planet. What are they? What are they going to be? Um, women's Women have the right to make decisions about their bodies, period. The medical profession has made most of these decisions on the most ethical basis possible, period. more consideration, more feedback for the medical community's work decades ago involved all of these voices, and some of the voices didn't win. They're not going to win. They can't win as long as people can talk reasonably about this stuff and put poorly thought out ideas in their place. Good luck. How do you do that? Another Friday rant. On the good side, I think more people are talking about real things in this world that we have to do something about. And it seems apparent the separation of faith and politics is a very important conversation to have, and where those lines should be drawn. And states don't have the rights to a personal religion. The state does not have that right, regardless of the people in it. Or I misread something. Love, peace, good breakfast, eat less meat.